What's going on? It's GOG Mama in the building.
Facts. Coaches not just mysteriously getting fired when you come on teams. You think Aaron Rodgers ain't got nothing to do with motherfuckers coming? What up, though? Welcome back, man. It's week 12. I was gonna say week 11 again. NFL podcast, sports betting podcast. Me, Tory B, my co-host Marmar O'Neal. We sitting here watching some college football right now, but we're gonna give y'all our NFL thoughts, for week 12, all our picks. I think we got some good picks this week.
Hell yeah.
I think we got some good picks. How you feeling?
I feel good.
Get your camera self together. Your voice. He think he was gonna be 4-0. First, let's start there.
I'm 3-1. What the fuck is you talking about?
Yeah,
I'm
let's start there.
I'm 3-1.
Yeah.
I'm 3-1.
You can be 3-1.
I'm 3-1.
You
You
can
got
have
away by luck.
You can have that.
You got away by luck.
Like I always say, I ain't gonna always be wrong.
I told you, Buffalo was gonna get on Kansas City ass.
It was it was a good little guess, good pick.
No,
you
it wasn't
feel
no
me?
gas. That shit is a known fact.
So what you trying to say? Let's start there.
Buffalo beat Kansas City ass in the regular season all the time.
Okay, so when the playoffs start, what you saying?
Playoffs, that's a different thing.
So what you saying though?
I'm saying is, don't talk to me about Patrick Mahomes and Buffalo in a regular season.
I'll let that one ride.
Yeah, he got his card in the regular season.
You got it.
Postseason is a different thing, but
You got
regular
it.
season, you got his card.
You got that
I
one.
won a lot of money off that shit too.
Yeah, you did. You jumped crazy then.
I won a lot of money too.
Start with the games, man. He on some bullshit. Sunday game, 1:00, man. The first game is the Dallas Cowboys. They're taking on the Washington Commanders. The spread is -10.5 towards the Commanders. The total is 45. What you liking, bro?
I like the Commanders to win, but shit, everybody been beating the Dallas ass. Fuck it, Commanders minus the whole 10.5.
It's not a bad look.
You
It's not a bad look. Dallas, this is a divisional game, by the way, but Dallas been looking terrible, man. And it's just a whole season situation. We not gonna really pour too much negative energy into Dallas because we all know that they look how they look. The Commanders on the other side, they can cover this. The best player prop that I can give y'all in this game that I'm looking forward to winning some money off of is Austin Eckler receiving yards, over receiving yards. It's a good ladder bet this week. We're going to try it this week. Last week we were successful in like a 3-leg parlay with Eckler over receiving yards. 25 was the number. He had like 89. So I'm expecting him to at least get, over 30, maybe 40 receiving yards, but he can definitely have another breakout game. Another player prop that I like to give y'all is Jaden Daniels over 2.5 touchdowns passing wise. He should get 3 passing touchdowns, if not 2 for sure. You got any player props in this one?
Nope, I like that. He should get 2 touchdowns for sure.
Another one that I wanted to add in that we came across today is the Cooper Rush over passing.
Oh yeah, Cooper Rush over passing yards.
I think it's 204.5. I think he should get more than that. You know what I'm saying? So that's another good player prop, and the value of that is good. I got a few more. Just listen for them, and stay tuned. We wasn't successful on our quarterback shit last week.
No, we wasn't.
Lamar Jackson and Russell Wilson, man, they both fit in a field goal. Yeah, blew the bag, but we had some good ones in there. Don't be scared of the plus money when it comes to passing touchdowns for quarterbacks, especially when it's like over 1.5, because a lot of guys can get it, like Jameis Winston last week.
Got them 2 touchdowns with ease.
Plus money.
I had him.
Plus money.
Fucking with motherfucking Lamar and motherfucking Russell Wilson.
Yeah, they blew the bag. Yeah, they blew the bag. So we're going to try to lock in a little bit more as far as on those passing touchdowns, because it's good money, good value. You don't need a lot of them to really crack. You know what I mean? Brian Robinson Jr. as well over his rushing yards. He should go crazy on them. You know that on Dallas, even though number 11 out there and just Dallas defense as a whole unit is, you should have a field day on them. So Brian Robinson Jr. and I like him to get an anytime touchdown. You got anything else for that one?
Mm-mm.
The next game, The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they're taking on the New York Giants. In New York, the spread is -6 towards the Bucks. The total is 41. What you liking?
I like Tampa Bay to win. You could drop the spread, no to probably 6. And I like motherfucking Mike Evans because he's back anytime touchdown.
Most definitely. That's a good look. I like the Bucks minus the whole 6. I also like what's my dude name? Tyrone Tracy over Russian. I like Tracy to go crazy. Let's talk about what's his name. Getting just Daniel Jones.
Oh yeah, they got rid of his ass.
Was that not crazy? How did you go from the starting quarterback from the last 3-4 seasons at least to being the 4th string quarterback to not even being on the team at all? What you think happened, bro?
Shit, I just think he got released. But you the one said he went from the 1st to the 4th string. So shit, he like, oh no, I might as well just go.
So AJ Bell, Fontaine, he brought that up Thursday night, and I investigated and I started looking and paying attention, and he was right. So what is his name? Tony DeVito? Is it Tony?
Yeah, DeVito.
DeVito, he gonna be the starting quarterback.
He should get over 178 tomorrow too.
Over 178 passing yards. That's straight from Marmart right there. And the value of that joint decent too, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Facts. I like Tyrone Tracy to go over his rushing yards in the anytime touchdown. But I like the Tampa Bay Bucks to really beat them, man. Like, blow them out. I was telling the guys Thursday that the only team that beat us, Eastside Lions, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this season. So I like the Bucks to cover that spread. That should be a good little pick, easy money.
Mike Evans anytime touchdown and Baker Mayfield, they should have him probably at over 1.5 touchdowns. He go get you 2 touchdowns tomorrow.
That's a good one, too. The next game. The Kansas City Chiefs, they taking on the Carolina Panthers in Carolina. The spread is -11. The total is 43. How you coming, bro?
Kansas City gonna win, but it ain't gonna be by 11. They ain't covered none of their spreads this far, man.
You see what they is 5-5 at the
man.
spread.
And the 5-5 that they is at the spread, them bitches was low. Everything that been 8.5 and higher, they haven't been covering it.
Mm-hmm. And with Carolina, with Bryce Young, the way he been playing, I'm not going to say that they going to win, but that 11 to give me 11, I will kind of bump it up to 14. I'll run with that, and I'll run with Hubbard to go over his rushing yards on Kansas City. I also like Mahomes to get at least 3 touchdown passes. That's going to be sweet. That's them some good picks right there, y'all.
And I like Xavier Worthy anytime touchdown.
My boy riding the horse. Is that who that is? Xavier Worthy? No, Worthy played for the Chiefs. That's number 1. Is that Xavier Worthy number 1 or is he number 4? I can't remember off the top of my head.
Y'all done got to stop.
Rice is number 1.
They on y'all ass.
Yeah. So this gonna be a good game.
It's a good game.
The what is this, Colorado and Kansas game? They stopped him?
Yes, but you blowing a whistle, he ain't even on the ground yet though, ref.
So you know Colorado got their work cut out for them. They got their work cut out. Man, that's gonna be tough. The next game, the Minnesota Vikings, they taking on the Chicago Bears in Chicago. The spread is -3.5 towards the Vikings. The total is 39. What you think?
Minnesota minus the whole 3.5.
Minnesota minus the whole 3.5.
Or you could go Minnesota money line.
Minus 181.
You feel me? Jeffries and Addison anytime touchdown.
Jefferson and Addison anytime touchdown as well, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I like them. Them some good little. So that's a good 3-leg. Just to stay safe, take Minnesota money line.
I got a nice little 4-leg one. Minnesota money line. Jeffries plus 40 receiving yards.
Mm-hmm.
Jeffries anytime touchdown. Addison anytime touchdown.
Ooh, that's some decent little paper right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's some decent little paper. I like that.
I gave you all that now.
I'm gonna take in this week. I'm gonna take DeAndre Swift under rushing. I'm gonna tell y'all why. I'm gonna take him under rushing because Minnesota, they've been doing good against the run. If y'all been watching the podcast, especially segment 2, you know that I look forward to more rushing player props than passing and receiving and all the others. Rushing wise, Minnesota, they have been efficient against the run for sure. And Swift not really just that kind of running back to really just, get them tough yardages and do what he need to do. So I like his under in that game. I want to say Aaron Jones anytime touchdown, but he, as of late, he been kind of, questionable in that department. I like the over in this game. I think it's definitely going to go over 39 points as well. You got anything else?
Mm-mm.
The next game, the New England Patriots, they taking on the Miami Dolphins in Miami. The spread is -7.5 towards the Dolphins. The total is 46.5. What you thinking?
Shit, man, Miami, they should win it, but I don't know if they're gonna win by 7.5. But I do like Drake May to go over his his passing yards.
Okay.
So whatever his passing yards is, I believe it's 215.5. He's gonna go over it.
I think he will too. And I think he's gonna go over his passing yards because of them being down in this game. If y'all know, like how I know when Brady was playing for the Patriots greatest competition was the Miami Dolphins. Now that the tables have turned, I think that the Dolphins should take care of this with ease. Even though the New England Patriots been kind of fighting back and showing life with Drake May at the quarterback spot. I like Drake May also to go over his rushing yards, but I like the Miami Dolphins to cover this 7.5. And if you want to just kind of go ahead and get it out the way, take it the first half spread. It might be like -4.5 towards Miami. I think they can be winning by at least 6 points by halftime. I would take that one too. Tyreek Hill is never a bad option for anytime touchdown. If I'm not mistaken, Drake May last week had 2 passing touchdowns, which was crazy plus money, like a plus 172. He looked decent. He looks decent. And if I'm right, Drake May wasn't the first quarterback. I think he was like the second quarterback to be drafted. Caleb Williams was number 1. Jaden Daniels was after that. If you take those 3 quarterbacks and rank them right now, Jaden Daniels, because of his experience, he done played every game almost. Drake May just not getting a chance, but he looks good. He looks better than Caleb Williams. I would make Caleb Williams like the third quarterback option out of those 3.
Man, Caleb Williams, man, just need to get his ass somewhere, man. He can't even throw a fucking touchdown, man.
Like, what's up with him? You know what I mean? You the first overall pick, bro. I'd be thinking that when you that kind of high pick, it's gonna be it's so much pressure on you. You got to be a special person to embrace all of that kind of stuff and actually go out there and produce. You know what I'm saying? So if Jaden Daniels would have been the first, pick, I think he would have.
He producing.
He gonna produce, even though because he built for it. You know what I mean?
Over there in the Commanders producing.
Most definitely. The next game, the Tennessee Titans, they taking on the Houston Texans. In Houston, the spread is -7.5 towards Houston. The total is 41. What you think, bro?
I like Houston to win, and I like Will Levis to go over 192 passing yards.
You like Levis to go over his passing yards?
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, Levis was another one that had 2 passing touchdowns last week, and that's nice. You know what I mean? I focused on that when Mason Rudolph was the quarterback. He got us 2 touchdowns. We won like $1,000 off of that. And I think that y'all know I don't really rock with Levis anyway. I don't think that they gonna win the game, but for some reason, Tennessee haven't been that good at covering the spread either. They 1-9, and Texans they 5-1. The Texans ain't looking like they self as of late, man. That's too many points for me to be giving them saying that they're gonna win by at least 8
points.
Yeah, that's too many points. So I'm as far as a money line wise on that game, I would stay away from it. I like the over, the 41. I like over 41. I also like always Joe Mixon to go over rushing. This is a good game to get back on Pollard train. Pollard gonna go over his rushing yards. They're gonna feed him the ball. They're gonna need him in this game. He gonna go over rushing yards. I like that, and I like him to score anytime touchdown. Joe Mixon anytime touchdown as well. You got something on one?
No, that's it.
Okay, our Eastside Lions, man, they going out there to Indianapolis to take on them Colts. The spread is -7.5 towards the Eastside Lions. The total is 50. What you think, bro?
Eastside Lions.
Hey, ready?
I'm just gonna drop it down to 6.5. We can beat them by the spread. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just put it at 6.5. I like motherfucking Anthony Richardson to get it. If they get down there on the one, if we allow them to get down there on the 1 yard line or something, he gonna put that bitch in there. So I like Anthony Richardson to get an anytime touchdown.
Got you.
Montgomery to get an anytime touchdown.
Man, baby.
Gibbs to get an
Knuckles.
anytime
Sonic.
touchdown. Williams to get an anytime touchdown.
J-Mo.
You feel me? St. Brown to get an anytime touchdown. You ain't got to put it all together, though. You can spread it on out. But everybody go score tomorrow. Watch.
Yeah. So, I like all the touchdowns that you said. I want to add Sam Laporta in there. That's my first person that need to score this week as far as mentally that I see that didn't really just do what he wanted to do last week. The Lions going to score.
He didn't play last week.
That's why I ain't.
Yeah, he didn't play last week. His shoulder. He didn't play last week.
Hopefully he
he
play this week.
Yeah, hopefully he play this week.
Shout out to Anzalone, on the broken forearm too, man. Get well soon. We gonna need you, Anzalone. You seen that?
Damn, I didn't know he was. So he out too.
Hell yeah, he broke his forearm, man. We gonna need Anzalone. We gonna need everybody. Shout out to Hutch as always. Y'all already know that's our baby. What I was saying is that the total, I like the Lions. I like the game to go over 50. We can score 50 points on our own. We proved that last week. I don't think that we're going to show no shortage. Jared Goff, he inside the stadium. That 5 interception game is rare. You see how he shook back with 4 passing touchdowns. He going to show out on them. At least 3 passing touchdowns. Montgomery, let's go. Gibbs, let's go. St. Brown, J-Mo. If Laporta get out there, I like Laporta to score. We're going to score a lot of touchdowns, man. This is what we do. So that 7.5, I'm going with it. I'm going to move that up. This week, like I was telling y'all on Thursday night, minus 8.5, 9.5, 10.5, 11.5. I'll take it all the way up to 13.5. So if you want to take you $5 and walk this ladder bet down with me, let's go, Neil. That boy is clowning. We hit a parlay already, a 2-leg parlay. Neil to score a touchdown. Scottybo to score a touchdown. Arizona State, they already did. I got him again for 2 touchdowns. So Neil just helped us. He just blessed us with that one. The East Side, man. Shout out to everybody that's in Detroit, man. That's in Michigan, period. I know this is our team, and we've been waiting on this, so we gonna wait. We've been waiting, baby. every fucking day, and especially on Sundays, I go live on Facebook and I talk my shit, man, and I give out the predictions. I bless them too over there. I'm a big fan, Detroit sports in general, period. You know what I mean? So shout out to them. Shout out to Woodward Sports as well. I'll be watching y'all guys. Shout out to St. Brown on his podcast. I'll definitely be watching it. I'll be looking forward to seeing who we gonna have on the show next. Shout out to the whole East Side Lions, man. Blessings. The next game, the Denver Broncos, they taking on the Las Vegas Raiders in Las Vegas. The spread is -6 towards the Denver Broncos. The total is 40.5. What you saying, bro?
Oh, I got Bo Nixon over 217.5. Hey, fam.
Yes, sir.
Fam.
What?
Get your money. Get your money.
What happened? Oh, he's
Get your money. Get your money, baby.
Is we on the money today?
Get your
Both
money.
of them got 2 touchdowns, so we didn't crack it. I'm gonna log in a minute and check it. I don't even know what it is that we got.
Scatterboo, 2 touchdowns.
It's 7 p.m. Friday. I ain't got no.
When
that
was cold, I just had to go look for you. Like, let me go
Facts,
see your
my
dog.
dog. Facts. We need it, man. We need it. We fucking need it. We've been trying to do the 10-day challenge for the last 4-5 days. That motherfucker whooping my ass. So all of these winners and blessings are truly blessings and winners. You know what I'm saying? Great salutations. You know what I mean? In this Denver Bronco game, like he said, I like Bo Nix to go over his passing yards, which is 217.5. They might alternate it. They're going to alternate it. But I like that number for him to at least get 218 passing. I like Bo Nix to throw 2 passing touchdowns. I like Gardner Minshew to throw 2 passing touchdowns. Last week I told y'all to take Gardner Minshew over, 200 passing yards. He had like 289. So,
like Williams for the Broncos to get an anytime touchdown.
Most definitely, the running back, yeah. He get busy. So shout out to the Denver Broncos for picking up what they've been, you know what I'm saying, how they didn't just change their whole season around. They doing better than a lot of teams. And at the spread, they 8-3. and versus the Raiders 4-6 at the spread. So those are good player props that we just hit y'all with in those games. That was a first 4 o'clock game as well. Another 4 o'clock game. This at 4:25. The San Francisco 49ers, they're taking on the Green Bay Packers at Green Bay. The spread is -5.5 towards the Packers. The total is 44.5. What you think?
I like B. Allen, the quarterback for San Francisco. I like him to go over his passing. Brady, something like that. I like him to go over his passing yards. 192.5.
I think he can do it too. I think that so off the top of my head, when the Chicago Bears just played Green Bay at Green Bay, the spread was -5.5. The Bears covered that spread, if I'm not mistaken. So if you're gonna take the same kind of,
they won by 1 point. Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? I'm gonna take the points with the 49ers. Give me my 5.5. I know Brock Purdy not out there. I know who else is it? Kittles is not gonna play. I still like the 49ers this week. I faded them last week as well when they played
Seahawks.
Yeah, and
they lost at the last minute. So they
gonna cover this.
They gonna cover this spread because.
And CMC gonna have a big part in this.
Green Bay let Chicago. Feel me? They about to lose. Even if they didn't kick they about to kick it. Even if they ain't blocked that field goal. Remember, because they about to kick the field goal. If they ain't blocked the field goal, they'd have lost.
So you got to be careful with this one. I don't think Josh Jacobs gonna go over his rushing yards in this one. I like him to go under in this one because Green Bay gonna have to do a lot more passing. You know what I'm saying? So I like Jordan Love to throw 2 touchdown passes. But more importantly, I like him to go over his passing yards. You got anything else?
That's it for that game.
The next game, the Arizona Cardinals, they're taking on the Seattle Seahawks in Seattle. This is a divisional game. The spread is -1 towards the Seahawks. The total is 48. What you think?
I like Kyle Murray to go over his passing yards, 214.5. I like motherfucking DK Metcalf to get anytime touchdown.
Okay. I like Kenneth Walker to get an anytime touchdown. This is basically a pick'em game. So I'm not even getting involved in that because both of these are 2 good underdog teams that I've been rocking with, even though Arizona have the better record at the spread. This is a divisional game, man. They both know each other well, and it should be rightfully a pick'em game, so I'm not going to get involved in that. I like Kenneth Walker Jr. to score, Kenneth Walker III to score anytime touchdown. I'm going to stay away from Connor this week, but I like Kyler Murray to go over his rushing yards in this game. This is a good game that I feel like he get comfortable.
And I like Marvin Harris Jr.
Anytime touchdown.
You know it.
Blessings. The next game, this is Sunday night game, y'all. The Philadelphia Eagles, they taking on the LA Rams. The spread is -3 towards the Eagles. The total is 49.5. What you think?
I like get
Girl.
loose. Get loose.
Is that Hunter?
Get loose. No, that's somebody else.
That's Hunter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's Hunter.
Give me that.
Hey, that boy celebration is crazy.
Okay, Shador, that's one. That's one. I need
I
2
swear,
more from you.
I need 2 more too, Shador.
I need 2 more from you, baby.
Yeah. What do you do? A screen?
Get that bitch here. We out of here. Y'all can't catch me. We out of here.
Man, he just eased up. Shout out to Travis Hunter, man. Do you think he gonna win the Heisman?
You should.
I think Shador should win. I know he played both ways, and that's
let's go get him.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Some Charles Wilson type shit. But Shador, man, Shador is the next big thing coming out of college football. If you need a quarterback, you need to be 100% invested in Shador.
All right, but yeah, the Eagles. I like the Eagles and motherfucking Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown.
That touch push gonna get off. I like Pachua to get an anytime touchdown. I like Cooper Kupp over his receptions. I like Saquon Barkley over rushing.
I like both of them over their receiving yards.
That's not a bad one. I like I think Devontae Smith is out this week. I like A.J. Brown to go over his receiving yards and receptions. I like Matthew Stafford to give me 2 passing touchdowns. If it say 2.5, I'm rocking with it. That's all I got in that game.
That's all I got too.
Okay, the Monday night game. The next one. The Baltimore Ravens, they taking on the LA Chargers in LA. The spread is -2 towards the Ravens. The total is 51. What you think?
No, I'm around my Baltimore Ravens. They disappointed me last week, man. We gonna come back and get right. And I like Derrick Henry for 2 touchdowns.
Ooh, pressure. It's not a bad look, most definitely. If anybody this week to get 2 touchdowns, shit, I would say Derrick Henry too, you know. The Chargers, man, mysteriously, they have been so-called labeled as a good team. They got defense. Harbaugh, as they coach, you already know they like to run the ball and play defense. They have a good defense. As far as in rushing yards, I like Derrick Henry to go under his rushing yards against them. So they going to have it at least 98.5 and all. Take under this week. Now, touchdowns-wise, he can get those. But this is a top-tier run defense. I think they run like the 3-4 defense still and always have. And it works. It works, you know, so.
They do. If he break one of them motherfuckers.
That's all it's going to take. That's all it's going to take. But I'm not going to say that he won't break a big run, which he will. I just don't think that he going to, you know what I mean, that 100 and all. No, you're not going to do it. You might get 70, 80 yards against these boys. You know what I'm saying? And if
70, 80 yards and 2 touchdowns, that's good.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. You know, all you need is a half a yard for a touchdown. You need a whole yard for a TD. You feel me? So we rocking with that one. The Ravens have been going through it as of late. Like they just have been looking different. You know what I mean? That last game they just played against Pittsburgh, I said that the Steelers was gonna win.
That's only what got him. You feel me? That's only what got him. If my Baltimore would have got right, he'd have been 0-4 down here.
So what you saying in this game? I want to take my talents to this one.
Yeah, 0-4. You want to take your talents to where?
Baltimore and Chargers.
Oh, you know, I don't got Baltimore.
I'm taking the Chargers.
All right. That nigga about to be motherfucker.
I'm about to be what?
1-4.
Yeah, he sound good, don't it?
1-4.
The Ravens, you leaving my 2 points.
I don't know, nigga. Did you give me some points last time? No, what is wrong with
this? This just straight make a take, huh?
You know it.
Okay, that's one of my ones right there. As far as in player props, I like J.K. Dobbins to go over his rushing yards against the Ravens. More importantly, with J.K. Dobbins, I like him to go over receiving yards for the Ravens. Take that rushing back. Receiving yards. I don't rock with Justin Herbert as far as in passing touchdowns because that 1 week we had him, he couldn't even give us one. I think Lamar Jackson gonna have to pass that ball this game. I like him to go over his rushing yards because he gonna have to run the ball, and I like him to score anytime touchdown. You got anything else for that one?
No, that's it.
So
Zay Flowers, Zay Flowers over his little receiving yards.
Okay, you like Zay?
Yeah, I like Zay.
So what other game you want?
I knew you was going back up. What other game you want?
Yeah. Which one you liking that since you talking this I'm 1-3 shit.
You 1-3. You 1-3, my nigga. Just face the facts.
What's your dog of the week out of all these two? Just glance right quick, and then we'll find one you saying something crazy in. These look already made games. You see that? Like how they all you can kind of glance at the board and see what's gonna be what. You know what I mean?
I don't really see nothing there.
I don't see no big dogs in there or no shit like that. That's something.
You could just be 1-4. We'll just wait till next week.
So I'll say this then. I'll take this. I'll take New England over Miami. Fuck you want to do?
He take New England over Miami.
I got to get my 7.5 though.
We gonna wait till next week then.
Money line. Fuck it. That's the 2 picks I got. New England, Chargers.
Hey man, this man want to be 1-5.
I'm about to be 3-3. Look at you talking.
This about to be 1-5. Hey, so next week when y'all see us for week 13, I'm gonna be sitting right here. He gonna be sitting right here.
The fuck out of here, man. You think I'm gonna keep losing?
Because he be 1-5.
Did you just see me call them touchdowns today, man? Do you think I'm gonna keep losing?
To me, you is.
Blessings, man. We appreciate y'all. Shout out to everybody that watched us go live last week. I see we had like 10 people on there when we was popping our, doing what we was doing. I hope y'all won some money off of those picks. I'm figuring out I should have just went live off the laptop. We wouldn't even have to be cricket like that, but future going forward, we know. You got anything to close with?
Get money. That's it. Just get some
Some
new money.
money. Bless us, man. We appreciate y'all.